Welcome back, my dear students. In this lecture here, we're going to be improving our CMS a little bit. I want to show you a functionality that I want to improve. I hope you're doing good and having a great day because I'm having an awesome day. I have a chance to teach you something new today. So what I want to teach you is, let's go to view or post. Right here, I want you to pay very close attention to this comments number right here. All right. Now, if I go to the front of the site, I'm going to right click and go there. And I click on any of these post pages, all right, you can see that we have a title here that we need to remove. That's one improvement. And another improvement is that we are also going to be, if I click here, you can see that this is empty, right? We don't see anything. We're not letting the user know that they cannot do that. They cannot just click here and submit nothing. We have to let them know that these fields cannot be empty, right? So we're going to let them know that with some JavaScript that we are going to be using PHP to produce. All right, so let's go ahead and let me show you what happened to this number. If I click enter, you can see that number increased. All right, that is a problem. I'm going to show you the problem, how that is happening. So in your root directory on your CMS folder, go to post.php, which should be very close to index.php, and find this if set create value right here. All right. Well, the problem is that when we click the form, right, the submit button, all this query gets executed and it's not checking to see if these fields are empty or not. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and check to see if these fields are empty or not. And all this stuff here that we're finding or we are improving our site is being left by me intentionally because I want you to learn new features. All right, we can of course from the beginning do all these great things and and build this, but then you won't learn how to actually improve your CMS. You will learn how to do it the first time just one way and that's it. You won't be learning. But if you build a system, if you see a system like this and we keep improving it, then that makes you use your mind to be creative. All right, and then it helps you see problems and fix them. So anyway, that's my whole idea. Hopefully you agree with me. Okay, if not, you can send me a message and let me know. But I've been teaching for a while. I know what works for my students and how they can learn better. So I think this is very beneficial for you. So anyways, so if it's set here, we need to actually provide another if statement. That's how I want to do it. There are a couple different ways of doing it, but this is actually the best way for you right now for this system. So I'm going to create another if statement here, and I'm going to check for these fields to see if they're empty or not. All right, so first I want to actually cut all this because I don't want this to run unless we first check. Actually, hold on, let's just cut this one off and put it right here. All right, because we need this before the if statement. And let's cut the rest and paste it in between the if statement. All right, so that's going to be the query, all the query in there. All right, and the information from the form is going to be outside. So how we're going to be checking to see if these fields are empty? Do you remember a function that I use? Very simple function. As a matter of fact, it has the name of what we want to do. All right, so let's use this not, and then let's use the empty function. Let me just make this a little bigger so you can see it. There we go. I think that should be visible for you. Put this to the side here. All right, so if it's not empty, what's not empty? The comment author, right? Then we are going to be using the ampersand here a couple of times, right? Twice. This means and, for those of you that forgot already. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it here a couple of times, and then just change the name of it. For the email, we're gonna check for the email field and for the content field. All right, so if this is not empty, then we're going to run all this query and this is going to happen. If not, let's go ahead and do an if statement, and let's do it before we finish that if set create comment here, right here, else. So here I'm going to show you a really neat trick with PHP and JavaScript. For those of you that don't know JavaScript, you should know JavaScript. Is super useful. I got a really good course on it, right? So let's go ahead and open some script tags just like we do in HTML. And the script tags, of course, are going to be dynamic. All right. So I'm also going to be using a function called alert and some single quotes here, because if we put double quotes, we will close this statement before it happens. So let's say fields cannot be empty. There we go, right? Save. Let's go back and check that out. All right, so I'm gonna refresh this here. Oops, we have an error here in 77. Okay, let's check it out real quick. I might have forgot something, and you probably saw it, you didn't tell me, right? So let me just make this smaller because I can't see where I make the mistake at. It says 77. If it's not empty, I made the mistake right here. I forgot the ampersand twice here. There we go. That was easy. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. If I click here, we get this super box right here. It says fields cannot be empty. So we got some JavaScript helping us, right? Beautiful. That is just beautiful. So now if we go back to admin, I'm just gonna right click and go there, and we go to view all posts. This is not going to be incremented because JavaScript is stopping it. Click again, come back here, refresh, nothing. All right, so perfect. So we learned a new feature here. For those of you that are happy with what I'm showing you and with all this improvement and extra features, please take the time, take 1 minute of your time and write me a review. It helps me out, create more lectures and more videos for you, more courses in the future. All right, I'm planning to create a lot of courses right now, and I need your support. So for those of you out there that like it, just take 1 minute of your time. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.